Alright guys, I promised you a video about how to cite sources. So I have just basically what I showed you in class. Two places that I know to do it. If you don't use Google Docs, you can use a place called citationmachine.net. There's a few others that are very similar. I'm looking up the moon. I know some of you guys are actually doing the moon. We looked at the very first one, anything nasa.gov. That's a good, credible site. It's not like the moon's made of cheese.org or anything like that. So you can click on that credible source. Couple things you're always going to want. If possible, you want the author. Now, if it's an organization like NASA, you don't always have the author here. One of the things you want to do is go all the way down to the bottom. What you're going to see here is the director of NASA, NASA official, here's the site manager, but here's a science writer. So you could put Amanda Barnett as your author for this particular thing. The site is managed pretty consistently by this person here. The other thing you always want to look for is a date. Like, when was this last updated? I think we were looking at one of them here. It says last updated August 9th, 2021. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use as our author, the science writer down here, Amanda Barnett. And we're going to use as our publisher. It's just going to be NASA. Again, if you look up here or if you look down at the bottom, this is all part of NASA's Science Mission Directorate. So NASA is the publisher of this particular page, and this is the last time it was updated, so this will be the date that we use of publication. So let's go to Citation Machine really quickly. You go up here to the actual URL, you copy it. I'm on a Mac, so I'm using Command C. You can use Control C. You can right click and press copy. All of those work. Go to this thing and copy it into there. You press search and it will find the result. So here it is. They found it. You press this button that says Cite, and there's a couple things they don't know. One is the publisher. The publisher is going to be NASA, just like the website title. They know the date access. They found the date that it was published because that was the last time that it was updated. That's great. So we press continue, and it says author. So let's go down to that lady's name again. Her name was Amanda Barnett. So we go up here, Amanda Barnett. Now, it doesn't say by Amanda Barnett, but if she's their science writer, she's probably the one that did it. Most of this is all, you can change the title here. It says, they just said NASA. I would probably call it Earth's Moon, because that's the title that I see here. So let's move over here to website. Well, that's website title. Yeah, we're still going to do that. Earth's Moon. But either one's fine. We're going to complete citation. Now, the reason I don't like using this citation machine is you see all these silly advertisements everywhere, and some of them are not always the best. And you guys were laughing, if I remember correctly, in class as we did that. But if you need to do it, use this particular outlet or something like it. You can just search online how to do an MLA citation. Just press copy citation, and when you go to either Word or Google Documents, and you Command V is what I did, or you just paste it, this is how it's going to look. Now, for a MLA document, I'm not going to be too crazy on this, but they do usually want it double spaced. So I'd go up here and press double. And you do this thing called a hanging indent, where you select it all. Usually you won't do this to the very end, but you move this little guy here all the way over there, this little triangle, and then you take just the top part and move it back that way, and there's your hanging indent. This goes here, and this goes here. And that would be a correct way to cite this. You can also do this right in Google Docs. So if I go to Earth's Moon again, I'm going to copy this, go down to Google Docs, you go to Tools, and you go to Citations. Now you have this right here. You're going to click this little button that says Add Citation Source. It is not a book in this case. We're looking at a website. I think most of them will be websites. You copy the URL into here. You press Search. They can't find the year or the contributors, so you press Cite manually. Let's do the. Notice I shouldn't have clicked Cite manually. I should have pressed Continue, because they got a lot of information already. We can add Amanda Barnett. Earth's Moon, there it is. That's a good title. There's the website title. Publisher is NASA. Not NASA. NASA. The published day, and it was August, oh, it's right there. August 9th, 2021. So this one wasn't quite as smart as the other one. So the published day was 9. Published month was August, and the published year is 2021. This is when we accessed it. We're good. We're going to add citation source. We press got it. So now we press this little button here that says Insert Works Cited. they did the whole thing. They kind of let you put a whole bunch of them in. You keep adding sources, then you press that insert, and all of it's there. This is actually what it's going to look like at the end. You should only have just three total sources. You have the word works cited on the top, and I like the word works cited, and then you have that hanging indent. So that is how you do it. If you have any questions, hopefully this was clear. Let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.